Hi viewers, welcome to all. Here we are discuss about a project and efficient implementation of floating point multiplier. In this paper present an efficient implementation of double extent approximation method of floating point multiplier targeted for Xilinx Vertex 5 FPGA using Verilog HDL. The floating point implementations will cover up with 8-bit exponent, one 19-bit mantissa and one sign bit. This proposed architecture implement with approximated truncated multiplier to reduce the n size output in multiplier operations instead of carry save multiplier, and replace the number of full adders and full subtractors using XOR mux logic to reduce the number of logic gate in floating point multiplier architecture. Finally, done this architectures with normalized rounding method and to reduce the area, delay and power. The error difference will analyzed using the modelism softwares and analyze optimized logic size and delay area power in proposed versus existing multiplier. Okay, now we can verify the base paper. This is a base paper abstract, and these are the method they are handled. Okay, here the existing method will handled up to 32-bit. Okay, so here sign bit is 31 and 30 down to 23 is a exponent bit and 22 down to 0 is a mantissa bit. Okay, so as per that the paper will be designed, but here we are designed up to 128 bit, that is a double extent precision method. Okay, so this is a sample architecture for all the methods of single precision, double precision or double extent precision. Okay, whatever it is, the sample architectures will be same. Okay, but here we are changed the exponent and mantissa values. Okay, here sign bit always will be a 1 bit only. Okay, so here we are used as a exponent is 8 bit. Okay, and mantissa is a 119 bit. Okay, so now we can verify the coding part. Okay, so this is a truncated multiplier for proposed coding. Okay, so this is a test bench. Okay, so here we are given the input from here. Okay, and this is the top modeling. Okay, so here A input is 128 bit, B input is 128 bit and multiplier output is 128 bit. Okay, and the component will be integrated on ripple carry adder and truncated multiplier and ripple borrow subtractor and normalized one. Okay, and this is a rounding mode. Okay, and this is a existing code. Okay, this is a test bench of the coding. Okay, and this is a top model coding. Okay, A bit, B bit and multiplication result. Okay, and here we are used as a carry save multiplier. Okay, so you can analyze it, and this is a simulation part for proposed method. Okay, so you can analyze here the input is A, B and output will be present on this state. Okay, here. Okay, so here the check data will be calculated manually. So here the both data will be same. Okay, and some of the cases it will be showing error. Okay, why? Because we are used as a approximate truncated multiplier. The error different will be given on here. Okay, how much error will be having on this state. Okay, so here the second input is here error will take 101 and third input is error will take 25. Okay, but in the existing part of the architecture it's a precision method. Okay, highly precision method. Okay, so here you can analyze the error difference. Okay, here error will be 0, so 17664. Okay, here this is the output, multiply result and check data. Okay, so this calculation part we are given on here. So multiplication test pass. Okay, so what is the value will be given on here. Okay, the same thing will be given on the proposed system also. Okay, here, so here the multiplication test pass means the value will be given and error difference values will be given on here. Okay, how much error difference will be happen in this code. Okay, so all the things will be 2-digit and 3-digit values. Okay, and the Xilinx synthesis report will be taken for proposed and existing one. Okay, we are synthesized this code in Xilinx Vertex 5 LX330. Okay, -2 FFT1760, and this is a slice registers and design summary report. Okay, so slice LUTs will take 441, and occupied slice will take 219, and IOB will take 384. Okay, and synthesis report you can analyze delay. Okay, here delay will take 16.098 nanoseconds. Okay, and this is the RTL schematic. Okay, ripple carry adder and ripple borrow adder, borrow subtractor, truncated multiplier, normalized one. So as per the DSP block, here it will be take number of DSP 3. Okay, and this is a technology schematic. Here we are used a same. Okay, so these are the ripple carry adders, ripple borrow subtractors, normalized and truncated multiplier. So in this truncated multiplier architecture, it will take a 3 DSP blocks. Okay, so DSP 48 and DSP 48. Okay, so DSP 48E. Okay, and this is the existing architecture. Here area will take LUTs 1017, and occupied sizes will take 581. Okay, and IOBs will take 384, and this is the synthesis report. You can analyze delay. Okay, 112.278. okay, and this is a power report. Okay, here this one is the existing power and this one is a proposed power. Okay, all these comparisons we are updated in this document. Okay, so here slice LUTs, occupied slice registers, number of bonded IOBs, delay power, number of DSPs, and fan out effect. Okay, and comparison chart will be given on here. Okay, and we are written an abstract document for this project. This is the title and base paper abstract, enhancement of this project, proposed title and proposed abstract, existing system, disadvantages, proposed system. Okay, and related notes, advantages, literature survey, finally references. Okay, thank you.
If you need more video related with VLSI projects implementation, please like and subscribe this channel.